this video, I will be showing you how to perform Mann-Whitney U Test in a Wilcoxon Signed-Rank Test and how to interpret the results. First, we will open our drugs.sav data set in SPSS, and the first thing we're going to do is categorize these in value labels, label the values. So you press this little green plus sign, and we're going to label this 1 in value. And under a label, we're going to type out ecstasy. And then we're going to press the green thing again. And for 2, we're going to label alcohol. Then we're going to press OK. And we're going to do the same thing for the Wednesday. We're going to press 1 and ecstasy, and then press the green thing again, and for 2 we're going to name it alcohol. Alright, now the first thing we do is we go analyze. We're going to want to do a couple exploratory analyses. So we go analyze, descriptive statistics, down to explore. We're going to bring our command button so we can select both of them and put them into the dependent list, and our type of drug goes into the factor list. We're going to make sure our descriptives is selected, and in our plots we want stem and leaf, we want normality plots with test, and in our options we want to exclude case pairwise. Alrighty. After doing this, we will get this little dialog box saying test of normality, and this right here will alert us that our data is not normally distributed for either of the variables. So this will alert us that we need to use a nonparametric test. To do our first nonparametric test, we will be going analyze down to Nonparametric test. We're going to press legacy dialogues and then the 2 independent samples. We're going to select both of these and put them into the test variable. We'll put the type of drug into the grouping variable. This will be performing our Mann-Whitney U test. So this is selected. In options, we want to select our descriptives. Then you press OK. Oh, first we have to define the groups. So this is where it comes in handy that we define these 2 groups as ecstasy and alcohol, because now we can just press 1 and 2, and that will be our 2 groups. We'll have ecstasy as one and alcohol as the second one. Then we can press OK. Now here we can see that for this data, the Mann-Whitney test is non-significant for the depression scores taken on Sunday. So this indicates that ecstasy is no more of a depressant the day after taking it in than alcohol is. So both groups report comparable levels of depression. However, the midweek on the Wednesday, the results are highly significant, with the P being less than 0.001. The value of mean rankings indicates that the ecstasy group was more significantly depressed midweek than the alcohol group was. To perform the Wilcoxon Signed-Rank Test, we go up to Analyze and down to Nonparametric Test, again down to Legacy Dialogues, and this time we're going to press 2 related samples. We're going to select both of our Beck depression scores on Sunday and Wednesday and pull them over into our variable. We want the Wilcoxon test to be selected, and in here we want to press descriptive. Then we'll press OK. Okay, I finally figured out how to split my file correctly. You go to data and you press split file, and then you want to group based on type of drug. You're going to press compare all groups, sort the file by grouping variables. And then when you do that, you can run the Wilcoxon Signed-Rank Test correctly as I previously showed you, and you will get this, and it will separate it based on type of drug. So we have ecstasy and alcohol. alcohol, and we see that in the ecstasy group, this concludes that when taking ecstasy, there was a significant increase in depression from the morning after to midweek on Wednesday. And for the alcohol group, for 8 out of 10 subjects, their score increased significantly greater after Sunday than on Wednesday, indicating greater depression the morning after compared to midweek. So if we go down here to the Z-score, we see that for alcohol, the Z-score is at negative 1.990, and this value is significant with the P at 0.047. So, therefore, we can conclude off of these statistics that alcohol makes you slightly more depressed the morning after consumption, but depression will drop off by midweek. And for ecstasy, this also causes some depression the morning after, but the depression increases by the middle of the week. And this is how you do the 2 nonparametric